Okay, I don't want to waste your time, so we're going to start right off into this. You want to load into story mode, not online, okay? Then you can go tier to online. I don't know, there might be a way to do this when you're already in online, but press play GTA Online, then go to a closed friend session. This will get rid of all the griefers, everything like that. It's just a lot easier to play, and you can still play with your friends. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is come to the Diamond Casino and go to the music locker if it's your first time ever playing. You're going to go inside and go down the spiral staircase, and you're going to talk to Miguel, Mini Madrazo, okay? I have to stream on low resolution because it's super laggy right now. So, sorry about that, but yeah, just come here. Here it is on the map if you don't know it, even though it's super hard to see. But yeah, this is it. Okay, after you talk to Mini Madrazo, these are the requirements, okay? You need $2.2 million. Before you leave, I think it's 2.2 million, it might be 2.4, but I'm pretty sure it's only 2.2. Alright, you gotta find a friend that has like casino heist or something and just do it with them. Try to get 2.2 million. Save up, because this will pay it back in literally an hour. You will make more probably than what you already had. So if we go here, go to the internet, go to travel and transport, or you can just press it right here, war stock cash and carry, and then the Kosatka. Mine says renovate because I already have it, but anyways, all you need to do is buy this. The flags are all free. Don't get the sonar station. If you have enough, the next thing I would do is get the Sparrow, because that's pretty good. I think it's like 1.9 million though, or maybe, I don't really remember, to be honest. The guided missiles are 1.9 million. If you're gonna get anything other than the Kosatka, you should get the Oppressor Mark II. It's $3.9 million without the trade price. You're gonna need the Terabyte to upgrade it and a nightclub. So I mean, you could get the Sparrow to help get through your missions quicker if you have the money. If not, you're gonna have to drive to every prep. This is the Sparrow. You can call it by going down to services, Kosatka, and then request Sparrow. You need to register as a CEO. And yeah, then we're just gonna go to your sub. Okay, I just got called from Dave. Sometimes this kid calls you and you cannot hang up, okay? Do not, I've done this before, where you can run and stuff, but you have to, don't press anything. See, it's gonna say A to accept or press B. If you're running, it will accept it, so you gotta press B. There's no point of doing this. All it is wasting time. And you can't do anything while he's talking, so it's really annoying. Anyways, so I'm back at the sub. Okay, you can call your sub in via the services. Go to Kosatka and then request Kosatka. Gather intel, and I'm gonna show you the best route to get through it really fast and how to do it really quick. But yeah. Okay, so you have to be registered as a CEO to do this. But oh yeah, one thing at a time. This is for after your missions, or after the heist. You have to remember this. When you're done getting your money, stay on until Pavel texts you again and start the heist. You don't have to, start the heist. You don't have to gather intel, you don't do any of that. Just say, I want to start the heist for 25,000. All this will do is activate hard mode. Hard mode, the only thing hard mode does is give you one less life. But if you're never gonna die, it doesn't matter anyways. And if you do die, you're gonna restart to get the elite challenge anyways. So you always want hard mode active. The plus side to it is it gives you 10% more on your primary targets. So it's really good. So a pink diamond, instead of being 1.3 million, will be 1.43 million, which is really good. Anyways, you're gonna press gather intel, and I got Lago Zancudo, which is close to Fort Zancudo, which is the military base. This is probably one of my least favorite takeoff points, but you can get Grapeseed, Procio Beach, Paleto Cove. The best ones there's two in Grapeseed. Those are probably the best ones, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get to you when I'm there. Okay, so we're pulling up on the spot right now. It's right here. What you're gonna want to do is shoot the people by the car, not by the plane, with a missile. I mean, if you don't have the missiles yet, because you're saving money. Pretty sure it's only like a couple million. Okay, that was a bad play by me, but if you don't have the missiles yet, it's fine. I would probably save for those next. Oh god. But whoops. Basically, all you're gonna want to do is just come. The worst part, this is why I hate this one, is because you can't run, because it's technically like watery sand, I think. Oh yeah, by the way, I have to stream in low mode because it doesn't really matter what your health is as long as you don't die, so. Yeah, so sorry the quality's probably so trash, it's because I'm streaming it to my PC. But yeah, all you're gonna do is take this vellum. If you get this beach, this is important. I'm glad I got this one because this is the only one where this really matters. You're gonna want to back up first. Okay? My whatever it's called is in the way, so what I'm gonna do is Kosatka, return options, and then return moon pool vehicle. So now the Sparrow is out of the way. Okay? Now all you gotta do is take off, okay? Just pull down on the left toggle. And then when you take off, press down on the left toggle. This will close your wheels and it will make it a lot easier to fly, okay? Then all you're doing is just flying to Cayo, Perico. So just fly straight there, you'll get a cutscene, and yeah. If it is your first time doing it, you're going to have a lot of cutscenes. You're going to have a cutscene with Pavel, with Mini Madrazo. Anyways, you're going to have to go to LSIA, the airport. It's right here. You're going to have to go here and get in a hangar and go through all these cutscenes. You're going to spawn at the beach party. All you have to do is run your whole way to the communications tower. I guess there's probably a way you can drive your vehicle, but since you only have to do it one time, there's really no point of trying to make it as efficient as possible because you're only doing it once. So if it is your first time doing this heist, this part will only come into play the second time you do it. And I just wanted to make sure, you're supposed to get the Madrazo files your first time you play the heist, but my friend Colin, it was the first time he played the heist. You know, Pizza Dude, he's been in my videos. Anyways, it was the first time he did the heist, and he got tequila. Tequila is not, you're supposed to get the Madrazo files. You should have $0 in secondary targets because none of them will spawn. So basically you're just going there for the Madrazo files. So honestly, you could probably do that one on your own. That's like one that you should probably just do solo because there's no point of having two people. But anyways, we're about to make it to Cayo Perico right now. Okay, so this cutscene's going.
Right over there.
And just get ready to hold forward on the left toggle and spam A. Because all we're doing is running to, oh my gosh. Okay, so see that dirt bike? Hopefully you can, because I have like Android quality right now on my screen. So all you're gonna do is get on this dirt bike and follow me. No, please. Hold on. Okay guys, so my stream is like completely messing up, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record it on my Xbox. Like, pretty sure you can only record up to 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna keep doing that and I'll voice over what's going on. So sorry, this is pretty annoying. Okay, this is me from the future. So yeah, I had to go down to my Xbox. So basically all you're gonna do is go up here to your right, go through these like trees. It's kind of annoying. Pretty sure I fall off here, maybe not, I don't know. I feel like I do. Okay, I don't. Anyways, just drive through these trees, and you kind of want to, like, when you get over here, aim for this like red flower thing. You could slow down a little bit, but yes, you see it right there. And just go through these, you know, trees and stuff. Go up here, and then this part is kind of important. There's a guard in the tower right there. You see me walk, like, I'll zoom in on it, but you want to make sure he's not looking over. Best thing to do is wait for him because he can catch you mid-air. because that's happened to me before. But anyways, you're gonna drive over, and then you're gonna wait for this car to go past this camera. You probably can make it. Like, I probably could have gone really fast, but it's better to just be safe than sorry, because this dirt bike does not respond, so you want to do this in one try. Anyways, you're just going to go behind it, and behind this camera, this is where I fall off, yeah. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was looking at my mini-map, but anyways, all you're doing is going down this road, and then into this field. So, onto this road, and then into this field. And just go straight, right into this hill. If you just go fast and turn left, you shouldn't get caught. Sometimes that guard watchtower can be kind of annoying. But as you can see, there's no guard by the yellow dot, which means that my electrical box is on the floor, the ground floor. If there is a guard, that means it's in the tower somewhere, first floor, second floor, or third floor. But ours is down here. It's not to the right, it's straight in front of us. So I'm pretty sure I'd get a pretty weird hack here. Normally what I do is I just go, I know there's math involved in this, like times 2, times 1, times 2, times 10 or something like that. All I do is I just go through them and guess and check, like, okay, that doesn't work, let me go down, go up. So basically all you're doing is combining the totals. Just make sure you don't press A on the third one unless you know it's right. So as you can see, I keep checking, and pretty sure that one's all the way to the bottom, red is to the top, and then blue is to the middle. And yep, that's the target sum. So then after the target sum, we have to check the cameras. So pull up your phone using the D-pad, go down to the bottom left, or right, I mean, and then yeah, this is where you're gonna want to spam right on the D-pad, because these first cameras like do not matter at all. The Panther doesn't matter, the courtyard doesn't matter, all that you want is the basement. So then I get tequila, of course. Yep, there it is, Encinitas tequila. And yeah, I'm shaking no because it's the worst primary target. It's only 900,000. With hard mode, it's 990,000. We did get 2 gold in the basement, which is really good. Gold is your main secondary target. You really want gold. If you get 3 gold, that's perfect. That's the amount that we want. Paintings are the second best, and then cash is obviously third. Obviously, cocaine and weed are better, but those only spawn outside the compound, so there's really no point. Anyway, so there's our third gold. Just to be sure that you guys know how to get 2.5 million per hour, you need a friend, obviously. And they also need the Kosatka, because you guys can be doing your preps at the same time. Because then when you guys are done with your preps, you do 2 heists in a row. And if you get pink diamond and 3 gold spawns, you'll make 2.5 million in an hour. Maybe even a little more, I think, actually. If you get elite challenge, which you always should. You should always restart if you don't get elite. But yep, after the last room, just leave. I always check every single room just in case, because if there's gold somewhere else, as you can see, we got 5 gold spawns, so we have all those options. So it's really good gold spawns, but it's probably because our primary target is absolutely dog. Now after you're done, this is why I kind of like it more on the tower, because if it's on the tower, just jump off and kill yourself. But if you're on your bike, I just go down by this watchtower guy or the camera, and then yep, get caught and get taken back to the airport or airstrip. And when you're at the airstrip, use right on the D-pad to leave, and then go back to the mainland. After you're done with the gather intel, all you're gonna do, or you're gonna spawn back in LSIA. Go down to services, Kosatka, request Sparrow. Sparrow's normally gonna spawn on the road. It has spawned sometimes behind these gates. Right here's the stop with the stops on them. But all you're gonna do is get in, and then you're gonna request your Kosatka over on Vespucci Beach, which is right to my left, like behind my guy right now. The reason you want to go to Vespucci is because it's going to be the best place for all the heist preps. If Pavel calls you, you can just hang up. You don't actually have to listen to him or anything like that. All you're going to do now is just fly over to Vespucci Beach, and then pull up your interaction menu, go to services, Kosatka, request Kosatka. And I usually wait a little bit till I'm over it, because sometimes I feel like it brings it too close. On this part, I'm pretty sure I jump out of my Sparrow, but you should, if you're using the Sparrow, you should actually fly into it. For the first prep, we're going to use the Sparrow, so that's why you don't really want to jump out of it and just completely throw it into the ocean, but it's fine. So after you're done, all you're going to do now is drive your Kosatka onto the beach. Okay, so right here, you don't want to do demolition charges, ever. Never do demolition charges. Plasma cutter, fingerprint cloner, and cutting torch. Just those three. Always go with aggressor. That's always my favorite one. I did not accept it there, by the way. I pressed B, because accepting it would start it. Disruption missions, you do not have to do any of them. And approach vehicles, you do the Kosatka. So only a total of 5 preps. The 3 on the equipment, which are plasma cutter, sometimes safe codes if you get bearer bonds. Then there's cutting torch, which is at the bottom, and fingerprint cloner, which you'll always do. Then you got to do aggressor, which is my favorite one. I know you can do other ones, but I rather do aggressor because it's just the most reliable. And then, yeah, so now all you got to do is just drive your Kosatka right onto the beach. You and your friend should both do this. You want to make sure that the whole entire front piece is on the land. You only have to do this step if you're using the oppressor, which you should be. If you don't have enough money or whatever, you don't have to. If you're just using the Sparrow, I guess you can just leave it out in the ocean. It doesn't really matter. But if you're using the oppressor, drive it onto the beach and make sure that that front part is sticking onto the sand. Alright, for the plasma cutter, you have to go to the safe house, which is where I am right now. All you have to do when you get there is open your camera, press A, press X, and it counts. It doesn't matter where the planning board is, it will always count. All you gotta do now, I kind of messed this up, but you gotta walk back far enough so that the yellow dot comes up. Because sometimes you have to wait for Pavel, he's talking, and it's like, oh my gosh. See, now I should be able to leave, but I'm messing it up because I'm now waiting for the yellow dot. There we go. And now you can leave. Now, after this step, you should have jumped out of your Sparrow if you're doing the optimal method, which is Sparrow and oppressor. So you jump out of your Sparrow and land at the place. Then I call my oppressor in right here, and we'll use that all the way to the very last prep, or like second to last prep for the aggressor. So you call your oppressor, which you should have first at your phone if you're always gonna do this prep, because then you can just spam it. I don't know why it went down, but I'm looking backwards so it spawns there, because if you're looking at the place, he's not gonna park it there. Anyways, you get on, and then ours is at Del Perro. There's 3 spawns for the safe house, and there's 3 spawns for the actual plasma cutter. This is probably the worst one for the plasma cutter because it's a one-way, like, empty place. The other ones have 2 exits, so you can fly right in, fly right out. Like, all you have to do is just shoot a couple missiles. This one, you have to shoot a couple missiles and either turn around or go up the back wall. I'm pretty sure I go up the back wall in this one. Take a lot of damage too, but it's fine. As long as you don't die, you're chilling. So yeah, come here, blow them up, because, you know, that's just what we do. Kill the people inside too, don't forget about them. I'm pretty sure I'd shoot one more rocket in there just because. And then fly in here, fly up, fly out. Use your boost once you're looking at your Kosatka like this, boom. And then look, it's already there on the beach, right, and ready for you. So then, yep, go there. This is important. This is what you're going to do every single prep. You're going to land your oppressor on top of your Kosatka, like right here. If it falls off, it doesn't matter because you're over the beach, and that's the reason why we do it here. And, yep, just run to this door, press right on the D-pad, and then go into your sub. For the fingerprint cloner, you're going to have to go to a warehouse. There's also 3 locations for this one, I think. You're just gonna forget about the cameras for this one. It doesn't matter. The best thing to do is just have your assault shotgun. If you don't have it, I would recommend buying it. It's really cheap, I think. Anyways, just go in there, and then this assault shotgun, by the way, is also the one that you're gonna use in the heist. So shoot this. Just like hold LT and shoot that guy. shoot that guy, and then there's one more. Boom. Okay, dead. So now that you killed all 3 of them, you know, I shot this guy for fun because we have to wait for Pavel. Pavel talks so freaking much. He just will not let us. But yeah, that's our laptop right there that we have to hack into. And now we just gotta wait for Pavel. And this hack is probably one of the easier ones. You can mess it up if you're not paying attention, but all you have to do is match up the red letters to spell out the word Panthers. So, hack the laptop like so.
You see the complacency of American cyber industry? The security is months out of date. I would be surprised if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency farm. Excellent. We know where to find the archive and the tool we need.
Okay, so I got the archive at Del Perro again. It's right by the dock, like the parking lot on the far side. I'm going there right now. So just lower down. These cameras you can shoot or not. It doesn't really matter. I think I shoot them. Basically, this just matters. People will spawn right next to you if you don't shoot them after. But yeah, just run in here and then go to the very back desks on the left. Okay, now just hold A because you can't spam A to sprint, but it's these back desks on the left right here. So past these 2 sets of desks, and then this one, it spawns on any of these 3. Just go in the middle, you should pick it up, turn around, and then hold your way back. Once you exit the archive, just hop on your oppressor, and then boost back to your Kosatka, and then it's on to Heist Prep 3, which is Cutting Torch. Okay, so the Cutting Torch has 3 different places to spawn. That huge building on my right, you can see with the crane on there, is one of them, and here's the other spawn. There's a house as one of the other ones. This is probably the best spawn because all the boxes to find the Cutting Torch are on the same level. And all I do here is just float around and blow up people as I wait. You know, just get rid of all the guards so they don't bother you while you're looking. Yeah, you can put on a hard hat and just look for a while, but this is just so much easier. Blow them all up. That should be the last guy. Now, I always fly to this box right here because, I don't know, I just feel lucky, and I was on this one. It's just right there. There it is, the Cutting Torch. So, you can use your gun if it's, like, not letting you pick it up. It should, like, reset it. But yeah, this one can be really fast, or it can be really hard because there's boxes everywhere, and sometimes it can be literally the last box you check. So all you gotta do now is just boost back, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this prep, and then it's on to the weapons. Okay, after you're done with the Cutting Torch heist prep, you're going to go to the weapons. Go over weapon loadout, aggressor, accept. This is the most reliable weapon source in my opinion, and we got Merryweather HQ. This is what you don't want. You want 707 Vespucci, Penrith, Schlongberg, Sachs. Any of those 3 buildings are what you want. So if you have the guided missiles, this is what you can do. If you don't, you can go fast travel to Chumash, I think it is, and camp there and blow them up. This because it's just gonna be a helicopter at Merryweather, and all you gotta do is blow it up. But if you don't have the guided missiles, you can go there and blow it up, or you can just do the prep. There's a spawn at the top right of the map, a spawn behind the counterfeit cash factory, in if any of you guys have that. But yeah, I would recommend just blowing it up. I hate the Merryweather one. It's super inconsistent. Sometimes I'm just sitting there waiting for the helicopter to land, and then it will say heist prep failed. But yeah, all you gotta do is just aim for that helicopter. It can spawn at other places too, but yep. And then it will say heist prep failed, and all you gotta do now is just get up, go to the screen, and hopefully you'll get one of the buildings. So I get like stuck here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm lost. But anyways, you get on here, go back, aggressor, and then we got Penrith. Sometimes it can take multiple tries from blowing it up, or it can take 1 try like ours, or you can just get one of the buildings right away. Go back up to your oppressor, and then just boost there. As you can see, my oppressor fell off, so all you gotta do if that happens is just jump off, or you can just walk off. I don't really know why I jumped, but yep, just grab your oppressor and then make your way to Penrith. Okay, Penrith is going to be this building right here with the column. It's like 2 columns and a square in the middle, kind of. Anyways, always go onto the roof. It's so much easier. This is one of the better ones if you're using Sparrow and you don't have the oppressor to land on. Like Schlongberg Sachs is really hard to land the Sparrow up there, but that's why the oppressor is so good, because you can just land it here. You're gonna go in and there's gonna be guards and stuff, so all you gotta do is just shoot them. I just shoot these 3 guys and then take cover behind this wall, and then you can shoot all these other guys. The assault shotgun is probably the best for this because it's just, I don't know, you can just spray it and they'll die. So yep, just kill these guys just like I am, and then you'll make your way over to the gun locker, which is at the back of this room over here. Sometimes this cover can be a little weird, so just get ready. You'll probably take some damage, but it doesn't really matter. I am pretty sure something bad does happen after I get out of this building, but we'll wait and see. Anyways, open your gun locker, and then it will say, oh, you can't open it, so then you gotta go to the laptop. And this is probably one of the hardest hacks. I'm pretty sure the numbers go left and then up, left and then up, left and then up, but it's kind of hard just to find it right away. So we got 7910, and I'm watching this as I'm editing, and I literally cannot see it, but okay, there it was. It was right there. Anyways, then you can go over to the gun locker and then grab the weapons, and yeah. Okay, after you open the gun locker, use right on the D-pad to grab the weapons. Go back the way you came, but this is very important. Press left on the D-pad to exit to the roof. See that right up there? Because if you press right, you'll go to the floor, and then yeah. But I'm pretty sure something bad happens here. I get onto my oppressor, and then it like clips the edge, and I like fall and die. It's pretty bad. I don't really know. Yep. See, watch. It just launches me off. I open my parachute, but my oppressor gets stuck up there, so I gotta call my Sparrow, and then all this crap happens. Okay, after all those deaths, yeah, I got the weapons again. I really wanted to kill these people, though. Pretty sure I do take a lot of damage right here. I cannot find these weapons, even though they're right there. I'm like, are they on the roof? And I can see them literally while I'm editing, but I don't know. They're literally right there. Anyways, so yeah, grab them and then just boost back to your sub, and then it's on to the last prep. Okay, after you finish the weapons, you're gonna go over to the board and then go to preps and then approach vehicles Kosatka. This is probably one of my least favorite ones, but you know, it is what it is. So you're gonna sit down, press X to fast travel, and then ours is at my least favorite location, which is North Chumash. The reason this is such a bad location is because it's one of the only ones that actually has land around it. So you have to like kind of angle your sub. You'll see when we get there. Okay, so you can see the land right here that we kind of have to angle around, but you can use right on the D-pad to use your periscope. You don't even need missiles for this, and you can just shoot it at the helicopter and all 3 of these boats right here. So just lock on, shoot your missiles, and then angle your ship right onto that like yellow circle on the mini-map right there. So use your right bumper to kind of spin your back tail end, I guess, like that, kind of how I'm doing. And then all you have to do is press Y and then press right on the D-pad to get up from the chair, and then get out through the hatch and jump down. Okay, so then just swim down to the sub. You can just jump out of your sub right from the top. I kind of went a little bit too close to it because now I gotta swim straight down, and you know in GTA we can't really do that. Okay, go to your left once you get into the sub. Shoot this guy and shoot this other guy. Chances are you take damage. I ended up not taking damage here. I'm just showing you that you can shoot these crates for later. That one doesn't have anything in it, so don't bother shooting it. Now there's going to be a guy to our right, and then shoot him. And then this is one of the first spawns, is right here. We did not end up getting it, so I'm going to turn around here. it would have spawned on that main board. It would have spawned on that main board right there. You know, where we set up our own preps. So then just go back around. I put armor on here because these guys actually are pretty annoying and could kill you pretty easily. Sometimes you get a glitch right here where this guy can shoot you through the floor. It's pretty annoying, but I ended up not getting it here. This is our second room, our second possibility. So if you just come down that ladder right there and then shoot this guy, and there should be 2 more in this room, I think. Shoot him, and they can like walk around and stuff, so don't expect them to be exactly where they were now. But as you can see where I'm pointing my gun right now, that's where the sonar jammer should have been if it spawned there. So if you didn't get either of those, it's at this last spawn, which is annoying because but the chances are there is nobody in here. I don't know why I'm shooting, but the chances are that if you get the those 2, it's a 66% chance you get those other 2 spawns. So this last one, just come through these rooms, through here, and then I shouldn't have gone this way. Actually, I could just go right past them, but yep, just shoot them. And then sometimes the chef comes over this way, which he probably is. I'm pretty sure I remember. Yeah, he's like up there. So just walk up, shoot him. All he has is a knife. He's not as much of a threat as the other guys, but just run through here, and then this will be the room with the sonar jammer. As you can see it right down there. Shoot this guy, and there's a med kit in this thing. So yep, grab that. Then go to the sonar jammer and press right on the D-pad to collect it. And after you collect it, I'm gonna go the opposite way just to show you that there's more people, but I'll speed this up. You can start up the finale, and then for your approach vehicle, Kosatka, infiltration point, main dock, drainage tunnel, sorry, not main dock. Drainage tunnel for your compound entry point, main dock for your escape point, and then time of day is day, and then suppressors, make sure that box is, filled in, and then you can assign crew cuts here. Brady was nice, and he let me take 85%, so yeah, I'm probably gonna make around 1.6 million just in this one heist. Okay, so this is our first attempt at the heist. It did take us 2 attempts, which it normally doesn't do, but all you're gonna do is come up here and cut through this grill. Now, you really want to be able to get the key card right away from the start, and I'm pretty sure we don't. So it didn't even really matter that we got caught, but there is a reason that we got caught as well, and I'll talk about it later. It is a glitch. It's half my fault, half the game's fault. I'd say it's more the game's fault, to be honest, but it's also kind of my fault because I didn't remember. But all you're gonna do now is just cut through this grate. I like the slow technique. You can go over them all, but yeah. Then you just gotta swim up and click this as your main entrance point using right on the D-pad.
Perfect. As we say in Navy, you want the element of surprise? Choose least hygienic option. Now, enjoy your little sweet.
Okay, so now we are out of the drainage tunnel. All you're gonna do is run up these stairs, grab your shotgun, shoot this guy in the head. He didn't drop the key card. He can drop the key card. I tell Brady to go kill this guy over there. As you can see him on the mini-map, he's just standing still. Sometimes he does walk. All you have to do is aim through the pillars and shoot him in the head. He's really easy to kill. This guy is probably the most difficult of this whole heist. I would say aim between this tree and this pillar, kind of where his head would be. It really doesn't matter where you stand. I don't know why I'm moving around so much, but he just walks right into it, dies, and this is where we get caught. So as you can see on the mini-map, there's no camera indicator for me. But then it says it has been spotted by a security camera. I say it's partly my fault because I should remember that there's a security camera there, but I just completely forgot. So all you have to do is kill yourself and then continue by pressing A. Do not quick restart or else you will not get the elite challenge. Okay, so now we're on to our second attempt. We did restart. You're gonna load back onto like LSIA, just request your sub. Same thing as last time. This guy dropped the key card this time, which is really nice, and he's walking, so I can show you what to do. You just shoot him in the head. Brady got the key card. Make sure you guys pick it up. Now you just gotta wait for this guy to walk, turn in between the tree and the pillar, wait for him to walk, boom, shoot him right in the head. And then, look, the camera isn't there again, but I do know it's there this time. And shoot it, and now it's gone. Run over here. This guy is waiting for us. As you can see him on the mini-map, the red guy straight ahead of us by the yellow dot. We need to wait for him to turn right, to our right, his left. So run up there, and then just shoot him in the head, like everybody else. And then shoot this guy in the head. Easy. Run up these stairs. This guy you can just spray fire. You don't even have to make sure you shoot him. You can punch him. You can do whatever you want. I normally just spray fire because who cares. And then just run in here. I'm going to do the fingerprint hack while Brady grabs the other keycard, which is right there, and then the safe, which is right there. So he's going to do that while I go into this thing. Anyways, loads in. This thing, I guess, could be confusing if it's your first time, but all you're doing is just like matching up. So if you know that that's the top, if you make the other one the top as well, see as I'm about to do right here, that's the top, so that's second. So that's the top, that's third. So you could just like count out in your head or out loud, obviously, but just cycle through them. We got a terrible vault, 53,000. So the vault, which Brady opened, which I was pointing at earlier, can be from 50k to 99k. And I know it's 99k, not 1,000, because when Colin got the glitch, when there's no secondary targets, it said possibility 999,000. So the vault is only 50k to 999,000. So you probably want to get at least like a 75 and higher. I mean, it's fine. You take what you get, but you really want it to be better. Anyways, finish the fingerprint cloner, and then now you just both go down. We had stuff in our basement storage, 2 gold. If you don't have any gold in your basement storage, the other person doesn't even have to come down here. But all I'm doing right now is going to use the cutting torch to open this thing. I don't know why it's taking so long. Brady doesn't even know what he's doing, but he has to go over there and go into the keypads that you'll see later. All you're going to do now is use the plasma cutter, which you'll use for 3 other ones, the pink diamond and the tequila, the pink diamond, and the, what is it called? The freaking scarlet ruby necklace. That's what it's called. If you have safe codes, I honestly think that's a lot harder because you actually have to remember the numbers. I mean, it's not hard, but it's way harder than just holding RT. Just make sure it doesn't overheat, obviously. And then just grab the tequila, run over to where Brady is, but on the other keypad. This is kind of like the casino heist. And then what we do, what my friends and I do, is Brady doesn't really know because he hadn't done a lot, but right when the second person lines up, just press A so that you don't actually have to count down. But yep, we're both just going to grab these gold stacks. So 3 gold is like, or a gold stack is like 3/4 of your loot bag, as you can see right there. So if we both had 3/4, that means that the last one will fill up our bags exactly. So now all we got to do is exit to the top, run out the door, wait for Brady. You know. Oh my gosh. Cut that part, Isaac. That's embarrassing. Okay, out the store. You know, don't get stuck on all this stuff. Run down here, and then you gotta look to your bottom right. So those people are walking down there. As you can see, there's a guard who's overlooking. But all you're gonna do is stand on this. You're standing on this ledge. So right when he lines up with that camera, we can jump over. So press X. And then you'll just fall into these stairs. Don't worry, you won't lose anything from your loot bag. Honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the heist. It's just so funny that you're just jumping. Anyways, you're going to line up for these. depending where your gold is, obviously. But we got pretty lucky because this makes it really quick. But now it's just whoever gets there first. So we're running in, you know, whatever. I thought I got it, but I'm pretty sure like Brady gets it somehow. Yep, it was really weird. Anyways, so he's just gonna fill up his loot bag, and then I'll fill up my loot bag with the rest of it if he would ever move. Okay, there we go. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Now this next part can be a little yeah, you know, it's a little difficult sometimes, but it's really quite easy if you know what you're doing. So take out this guy's pistol. As you can see, that guy's walking back there. So we got one guy here and one guy there. I'm going to tell Brady to shoot the guy standing still at the exact same time that I shoot this other guy. I'm going to use my shotgun, or at least I should, because it's way more reliable. Yep. So he's going to shoot that guy standing still, and I'm going to shoot this guy walking. All you got to do is just, you got to be talking to your friend, obviously, but just say, you know, just make sure he's ready, and then I just got to wait for this guy to like stand still for a second, shoot him in the head. He shot him in the head. And then now you both just got to stand on this yellow dot, press right on the D-pad to choose as the escape point. Even though this is probably like my 40th time doing this Cayo heist, my guy still doesn't understand that there's a button there to exit. So yeah, then you just go out here and there's gonna be a guy standing next to a motorcycle. If you're soloing it, you can take this motorcycle and do exactly what we're gonna do with the car. But if you're doing it like you should, the only reason you would ever solo it is if it's tequila and there's like no gold spawns. If there's like 1 or 2 gold spawns and there's paintings in his room, I would go solo. But anyways, shoot these guys in the head at the exact same time. This part can be like a little annoying. Brady misses his shot right here. All you have to do is just spam this other guy with your shotgun. It's fine. We didn't get caught. And even if you get caught out here, like detected, you'll still get elite challenge because it doesn't technically count as getting detected. Like if you get detected inside the whatever it's called, like I'm pretty sure we get caught here. It will make sense once we get caught. So this guy comes. Normally they won't see you, but as you can see, that guy saw us. So we got detected. My driving skills are not very good, but just make sure you dodge these trees. Like just go slow if you don't really know where you're going, because if you hit these trees you can lose money. Just go up here, drive off this ledge. So you could do this with a dirt bike if you're going solo. Jump out and then hold RB to swim down, and you want to make sure that you two are swimming together. I just got shots and we lost money because the helicopters detected us, so that's why it's a lot better not to get detected. But Brady needs to, since he's a really low level, his swimming is probably not very good yet, so I kind of have to wait for him. But all we're doing is trying to swim exactly on top of each other because this will trigger the cutscene. Brady's getting shot. We're losing money, which is why you don't want to get caught, but it's really not that big of a deal. We've only lost a couple thousand. Just swim down. Pretty sure I just got shot again, but I'm not sure. Anyways, just swim down to avoid getting shot if you were detected, and then you'll get this cutscene, and it'll take you back to the mainland for your payout. This video is definitely on the longer side, but I hope it helps you guys out, and I try to make it as thorough as possible so you know how to do this really quick, really efficient, and how to make a ton of money really easily. So here we go. I thank the guy, we give him the stuff, and then this is where it's going to tell you all your stuff. So we got a terrible loadout. We only got 5 million potential take. And then 1.7 is what we actually got. And I got 85%, so 1.5 million, complete under 15 minutes, 0 hacks failed. Full loot bags, do not get detected, even though we did, but it was outside the compound, so made a total of $1.6 million. And it's yeah, it's really easy, and you can make RP while you're doing this too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and just let me know in the comments if there's anything that I need to further explain or anything like that. But yeah, just remember, 2 people, 2 heist, per time. Do your preps fast, and yeah, you should be able to make 2.5 million per hour. Thanks for watching.